Moses came to Pharaoh. It says, because of your stubbornness, if you do not let the people go, there will come a swarm of locusts like Egypt has never seen. It will destroy everything that the storm left. The counselors of Pharaoh begged him and said, please, let the people go. We are already destroyed. Let the people go. Pharaoh said, I will let the men go out into the wilderness and worship, but the women and the children will stay here. Moses said, no. When we leave, the men, the women, the children, the old and the young, and the animals will all leave. Pharaoh said, absolutely not. And he had Moses and Aaron thrown out of his presence. The next day, a swarm of locusts hit the land. Egypt had never seen anything like it. It destroyed everything that the storm had not destroyed. Pharaoh called in Moses and Aaron and said, I've sinned. I've been wrong. I will let the people go. Just tell God to get rid of the locusts. Moses said, the locusts will be gone tomorrow. God caused a strong wind to come, and it blew the locusts into the Red Sea. Not one survived. But as soon as Pharaoh saw that the locusts were gone, he refused to let the people go. Then God said to Moses, lift your hand up into the heavens. Moses lifted his hands into the heavens, and a darkness fell down upon the land. The darkness was so black that the people could literally feel it, and they could not see anything in front of them. Still, there was light in the homes of the Israelites. This blackness lasted for 3 days. Pharaoh called Moses and Aaron in and said, I will let the people go. The men and the women and the children may leave, but the farm animals will stay here. Moses said, no. The women, the children, the women, the men, the children, the animals, when we leave, we will all go. Pharaoh grew angry. He says, you may not go now, but get out of my presence. I never want to see you again. Mark my word. If I see you, you will die. Moses left the presence of Pharaoh. God said to Moses, I have one more plague upon Egypt. And then Pharaoh will insist that the people leave. Go to the people of Israel. Give them this instruction and make sure that they follow it exactly as I say. They're to take a 1-year-old male lamb. They're to take its blood and put it on the door and on the doorpost. They're not to leave the house. It will not be safe if they leave the house. They are to dress as if they're going on a trip. They're to wear their coats and their sandals. They're to eat all of the lamb. They're to roast it and eat all of it. If it's too much for one family, then two families go together so they can eat the entire lamb. Tonight, I will pass through Egypt, and I will kill the firstborn of every household. But when I see the blood on the doorpost, I will pass over that house and not kill the firstborn. The people did exactly as the Lord said. They took the lamb and they took its blood and put it on the doorposts and on the sides. They dressed as if they were going on a trip, and families got together if they were small, and no one went outside. At midnight, the Lord passed through the land of Egypt, and the firstborn of every family died, all the way from Pharaoh's family down to the servants, even the animals. And yet, when God saw the blood on the doorpost, He passed over that family, and the firstborn was not killed. That night there rose a scream and a moan all across Egypt. Pharaoh called in Moses and Aaron and said, "Leave! Leave! Take your people and go!" Even the Egyptians wanted the people to leave because they were afraid of what else would happen. They gave them gold and silver and clothes and precious things for their journey, just so they would leave. People left that night. And from that day on to this present time, the people were to observe the Lord's Passover every year. To observe the time when the Lord passed over the houses of the people of Israel and did not kill their firstborn.